Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Scales of the Soul. If you're new here, thank you so much for showing up. And for those of you that have been here, I appreciate you guys and your continued support. We hit 1K. Don't look at my nail. Getting those taken care of tomorrow. But we finally hit 1K, and I just want to say I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's get into it for today's reading. I just kind of asked the cards what they wanted to speak, what the angels wanted to communicate, and I picked a couple. And the first two that came out were intervention, intervention, and chaos. Chaos and intervention. Well, let's get into it. This will be a timeless reading. So, whenever this does cross your path, is when it is meant to find you guys. As with any reading, take what resonates and leave behind what does not. So, right off the bat, chaos and intervention. This intervention card immediately actually really reminds me of the medical symbol, the caduceus, with the two snakes intertwining with one another. It is a symbol actually that represents Hermes, which is the god of communication, Mercury. There is a very transformative energy right now that is running through your spiritual soul, through your highest calling. There is a divine intervention striking down. This card almost kind of gives me a little bit of like a tower vibe, where old paradigms needed to be broken down. This chaos energy behind it, for me, it's really showing there's just a lot of this chaos magic happening around you, which chaos usually has like a negative connotation. However, in this case, I actually really kind of enjoy some solid chaos, shaking things up, breaking those foundations, stirring things up in order to point you in this new direction, in this transformative energy, in this healing space. Harnessing this chaos energy. I have a lot to say about this. Oftentimes, chaos shows up in our life, like I said, when things need to be shaken up. Now, it's how you choose to move forward from this chaos. It's how you choose to harness this chaos energy as a conduit for change and not allowing it to be destruction. Um, really focusing in on your visions and where your directive of energy is being expelled. Um, it's kind of cool, this card, because it's like she's got this double halo almost of energy, of frequency, of light around her crown chakra, opening and clearing that space, clearing out any sort of turbulent thought, any sort of chaotic thought, allowing your vision to come to full clarity. So chaos and intervention, that's going to be our theme of this reading, I feel like. These came out right off the bat. So let's get a couple more. I think for this one, I'm going to kind of read, I'm going to read the energetic body, which is kind of what I do in my personal readings. So let's get into it. In the headspace, we have this chaos energy. In the heart space, we have this divine intervention pointing you to the higher realms, pointing you to your angels, ancestors, spiritual team, having that direct connection to them. Let's get a couple of more from this deck. Let's see what your receptive energies are on your left-hand side. Thank you, Spirit. What are the receptive energies that the collective needs to hear? What do we have? This one's kind of hard to read. Ebb? Yeah, ebb. This one's very kind of in the darkness a little bit, but there is this very clear vision, this very clear eye, this third eye type of element here. And ebbs are kind of that standstill moment, ebb and flow. There's an interwoven energy wave when you ebb and flow. Like when you ebb, you kind of pull back your energy. You introspect, you tune in to this unseen vision, this third eye. The unknown. I'm hearing respecting the beauty of the unknown, not knowing not having to know or force all of the answers to be a certain outcome, allowing that flow to come about of the unknown, allowing that to unfold exactly how it shall for you, not forcing things, trusting. The word trust has been very strong lately. The word trusting in the process, trusting in the path, trusting in the experience. Let's see what is on our right-hand side, which is our dominant, more protective side. What energies should the collective be aware of on that side, Spirit? Whoa. Hold up. Well, that was some chaos energy for you. That all just shot out like crazy. Let's see. What do we get? Mystery. We got mystery and cloak both popped out. So I'm going to take both of those. All right, so we have mystery. Again, we have that sort of caduceus type of symbol, that kundalini awakening, this snake, this transformation, this moving. I'm hearing snake in the grass, so that's maybe something else that you need to be protected from. Being aware of, those snakes in the grass. Like if something doesn't feel right, if somebody feels a little suspicious or suspect to you, an energy, a person, a place, being conscious of those things, but also going into the mystery with the right perspective, the right directive vision. But again, not being closed in on any sort of specific outcome. I'm also getting with this cloak card. Again, it's like somebody is trying to cloak you, cloak your vision. Somebody is stepping also in your way in this sort of deceptive, mysterious energy, cloaking you a bit to block your vision. This is really interesting. We also have Saturn below her. So the karmic god of law that, hold on one second. Excuse me. Sorry. That sort of domineering energy that I'm hearing domesticated. Interesting. Show me more on that, Spirit. I don't know. For some of you, like I just heard domestic violence, and that's really sad to hear. If some of you are going through that, please get help. Please get out of that. Please secure yourself. Find safety in yourself. Reach out to somebody that you know that is a safety net. Somebody maybe even like be trying to cover up their wrongs, leaving you sort of in this darkness, in this space of questioning yourself, your abilities, your vision. That was very specific. So if you are going through something of that nature, please, please, please protect yourself. Get out of there. Call a hotline. Call a trusted person. Don't allow that type of toxicity or trauma to navigate and control your beauty, control your self, control how you value yourself. That is the energy that I'm gathering for the protective side. On the other aspect, I don't know. I'm getting like there may even be some sort of dark magic that somebody has tried to use on you, trying to blind you from your truths, from your purity, from your highest calling. Yeah, I'm literally being shown cloaked beings. Like I'm being shown a ritual almost. So for some of you, there may be some very dark magic being used. There may be some ritual. Maybe even some of you are dabbling in some sort of rituals that aren't of the highest good. So if that is something that you are doing, know that that comes at a very high cost. just be very conscious of how you are choosing to use magic, and I'm hearing manipulate energy. And please, please, please use it for the light. Please use it for the highest good. Please use it for things that serve you in the most auspicious ways. Because when you start using and directing energy or magic and ritual towards, I'm hearing, against others' true will, or against the pecking order, I'm hearing, of the angelic hierarchy, it's just going to come back in other ways much stronger. So just know that if you manipulate energy in those ways, there is a cost to it. There is a penance to pay. So be very careful about what you're practicing. Very specific message on that one. Interesting. All right, Spirit. What are these grounded energies that the collective needs to hear in this? Wow. All right. What are the grounded energies that the collective needs to hear, Spirit? Needle. I'm hearing thread the needle. I'm being shown a literal needle being threaded. So precision. Precision in how you choose to focus your intentional energy. Sowing your seeds, I'm hearing, and being shown a great harvest at the end of where you've sown your seeds. So having, again, let me scoot this up for you guys. Having, again, a very precise vision on what seeds you're planting. And we have haze. Wow, this is a really interesting reading, you guys. Groundedness, haze. Again, like, here we go. Like, her eyes are actually very clear, but there's a lot of haze around her. There's a lot of mirroring manipulation. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors surrounding her in this energy. But yet, she sees the truth. You, as the collective, you see through this haze. That's how you ground yourself, trusting your vision, your third eye, seeing that which is unseen, hearing that which is unheard, tapping in and honing in on those energies. I'm going to move all these up just so we can get them all out here for you guys. Pop that guy over here. Yeah. Needle haze cloak. For some of you, you even need to have sort of a cloak of protection, a bubble of protection. So maybe doing a meditation or a journey to your spiritual team and asking them to cloak you in protection at this time. Asking them to put that bubble of light around you from whatever this challenging energy is that is trying to, for lack of a better word, fuck with you. That's trying to bring you down to their level. Wow, this is really interesting. And now I'm seeing, they're showing me like a vision of a guillotine, like chopping off the head of like that thought pattern, that control, that mind manipulation, cutting it off, knowing when to sever a certain tie so this transformation can happen. So this tower moment has to happen in order for you to evolve to the next level. No longer repeating those same patterns, no longer allowing that chokehold. Wow, this is a really interesting, strong reading, you guys. This usually doesn't happen in my readings, that it goes this way. But there must be some of you out there that really need to hear this. So if this is for you, let me know down in the comments below. Some of you guys really need to just be conscious of where you are allowing your energy to be shared in. Let's get some tarot on this. This is bizarre. This is not very interesting reading. Let's see. Spirit. That was a terrible shuffle. I'm also hearing like psychological manipulation. Being very conscious of what you are ingesting, and not just in a like food manner. I'm hearing like what you're ingesting as far as like what you are taking in social media wise, on the news. What are you feeding yourself around, like the people you're surrounding yourselves with? This is interesting. Yeah, just being very conscious of the energies that you are allowing into your sacred space. Let's get some tarot on this. I want some clarity, Spirit. So let me get some clarity on this. What is this energy about for the collective? My goodness, this is intense. All right, let's start with these. We have Knight of Swords, the High Priestess. Oh, wow. Some of my cards got mixed up here. Interesting. Okay. Knight of Swords, the High Priestess in reverse. Five of Wands. And Nine of Cups. This is so bizarre. Okay. Huh. Yeah, this High Priestess in reverse is really standing out to me, with this Five of Wands in the center. There is a like ethereal battle happening right now. Somebody is really trying to use magic in the wrong way aimed at you, using spell work in the wrong way aimed at you. There is a conflict. Your spiritual team, however, around you is protecting you. This Knight of Swords, there may be a message that comes in very, very quickly with the quickness. Even for some of you, getting out, leaving. This is a card of like getting away, like fast motion, moving out. Being very, very decisive in your action. Allowing that energy to move with the quickness, getting away from this conflict, getting away from this destructive energy, getting away from that type of control or manipulation. Because then we have this Nine of Cups here, which Nine of Cups is full satisfaction. Like you have done your due diligence, and now it's sort of this celebratory energy of like being able to relax because all of your cups have been, all of your emotional needs have been fulfilled. And I think that that's really what comes on the other side of this breaking free, this tower moment that we had, this intervention, this strike down moment that needed to happen in order to break this chain, literally being shown a chain breaking. This shackled energy, you are not stuck. You are not stuck in something. Maybe that's what some of this cloaking energy is that you've been so manipulated or believed to be that you are shackled to some certain outcome or some certain continued interaction or cord or repetitive cycle, and you're not. But this external energy influencing you has made you believe that you're not. You are not. This conflict of wands is this action card. It's like they're all fighting against each other. Excuse me. All of these like external energies, these fiery energies of chaos, are fighting against one another, but nobody's actually striking. Like the weapons aren't actually connecting. Everybody's just on this like defensive energy and in this like exhaustion. You're exhausted. If this is the situation that you're in, You need to get out of it so you can have this final like relaxation energy, this moment of I can breathe, I am free again. I gotta say, this is not at all how I thought this reading was gonna go. Let's get a couple of more on this. Give me 2 more tarot cards, Spirit. Just fell. Listen, if this resonates, let me know. King of Swords. Yeah. This is what comes next. Your clarity of voice, your clarity of truth. Sitting on your throne, knowing that you didn't have to use the same weapons that were used against you because you chose to elevate higher. You chose to transform. You chose to protect yourself. I mean, look how big this sword is. Like, I'm sorry, but that's some, for lack of a better word, some BDE, some big dick energy right there. Okay. But he's just sitting here like, yeah, I know what I'm worth. I know that I fought all the battles that I had to fight in order to be at this place of peace, dignity, strength, with my crown upon my head. But at the crown, remember we talked about the crown chakra earlier, it's all transformative energy with this butterfly here. Transforming your thought, your beliefs, your pattern thinking. Your mind is your greatest asset, your intellect. Breaking free, even for some of you, like breaking free of that mental prison. Clearing your headspace so you can connect higher to that third eye, to that which is unseen. So you can get the direction and downloads that you need. 2211 on the timer. 2 is a number of balance. 1 is mastery. So finding mastery and balance of your thoughts and your actions. Woo wee! I'm gonna lay a little bit of sage, guys. That beginning energy was wild. Wild, wild. Protect yourselves. Make choices that serve your highest good. Clear your space, clear your energy. All right, let's get some of that clarity out here. Hoo-wee. Listen, let's turn this around, okay? Let's get a couple of these oracle cards here. Thank you, Spirit. Let's clear that out of here. All right. What else does the collective need to know here? What do they do moving forward from this energy? Finding peace. All right, so you're telling me to flip this one. Awakening genius. Yeah. Your elders. Your elders, your ancestors. Some of you may have a grandmother that has crossed over, that is watching down upon you and seeing you walk through this battle, but cradling you and helping direct you out of it. I'm hearing breaking generational curses. Perhaps for some of you, this is a pattern that has been in your lineage. And you are here to break that generational repetition that keeps happening. Got that lotus flower at the bottom, at the blossom, I almost said. Lotuses bloom in muddy, murky water. But they have to go through that dark night of the soul or through that mud to reach the highest light so that they can bloom, so that their true colors and beauty can show on the other side of it. What else, Spirit? Mm. Sorry, we gotta fix this. I can't. Why is it crooked? Okay. Interesting. Body and soul I'm seeing at the bottom, so connecting your mind, body, spirit. 5 is the number of change. Freeing your body from that shackled energy so your soul can in turn be free. Walking away. Literally seeing like that 8 of Cups right now. The 8 of Cups is that walking away from emotional wounds. So you can be in this 9 of Cups of relaxation, of fulfillment. What else? Shining through. This orangey red color is reminding me of like the sacral and root chakra. So shining through, maybe for some of you, there may have even been like some intimacy trauma, and walking through that and knowing that whatever experiences you may have gone through do not define you, that you are worthy of love, you are worthy of a safe relationship, you are worthy of honoring your body. If those things did happen to you, knowing that your light shines so bright, that you are a star. Wow. I'm just blown away right now, guys. This was not the heaviness of the reading I thought I was going to be walking into, but hey, here we are. Spirit is speaking. Somebody really needs to be hearing this. The Rose's Kiss. This is great. I love this. Because on the other side of this is romance for self. Is being able to go from that covered up bud, that wound up bud, into this beautiful rose. And those thorns of protection, those thorns of your story, those hardships, those hard edges maybe of your story are there to protect you, but you still have so much, you have, not even still, you are so beautiful in the center of your being because you walked through these experiences, because you kept choosing to shine, because you are choosing yourself through this. That is your superpower. We also have the 9 over the 9. This cycle is on the brink of being over. Call it in, claim it. Direct your future. We have this little ladybug too. Ladybugs are lucky. Perhaps for some of you, a ladybug is a big symbol. Perhaps you may even be visited by a ladybug. And if you are, just know that your grandmother spirit is around you, visiting you, showing you the way out, showing you towards your shining light. All right, let's get one more spirit. I have this card. Knowing that you're capable of anything, and you just keep telling me you are capable of anything. You are capable. You are love. You are beauty. You are strength. You are this King of Swords. Sit on your throne. Claim it. I'm in with that BDE, okay? All right, let me get one more spirit. The power of purpose. This one really reminds me of like the Wheel of Fortune here. That turning of events. Closing of the cycle. Getting your gears going, moving towards something that is more aligned with who you are and what your true purpose is. There's also a bullseye here, this dart. Hitting that bullseye. Scoring big. Once you claim yourself, you will score big. There will be so many blessings on the other side. Turn that wheel in your favor. It is. But you kind of got to be the power to move that forward, to turn those gears, to crank that shaft. I'm hearing. Oh, Spirit, thanks. Thanks for the humor in that one. But to move forward, like no longer grinding your gears, no longer being stuck by this brick wall. I don't know if you see that in the background. Don't stonewall yourself, because beyond that wall, look, there's endless possibility. That blank canvas, the unknown. And there's a bright shining star waiting to meet you on the other side. I just heard Cupid's arrow hitting the bullseye. So for some of you that are dealing with a romantic issue, once you break free of this pattern or this shackled relationship that you feel that you're in, something really, really beautiful is on the other side of it. Cupid is shooting that arrow, and he doesn't miss. He's definitely not missing in this next one. All right, let's get a couple of these Nirvana cards. Let's close with some good Nirvana here, okay? You all deserve to be in that sense of Nirvana. All right, Spirit, let me have a couple on these. Yeah, let me know down below, you guys. Does this resonate with you? Or some of you walking through these things? Know that you are supported. Know that you have a beautiful community here. Yeah. And I'm sure you also have a beautiful community of friends, in your space as well, and a core group of people that you can rely on. Interesting. Okay, so we got emotions and harmony. So finding that emotional harmony, obviously. Finding that balance, that steadfast balance, being able to be fluid in your emotions, going through those ebbs and flows of this transition, knowing that they're part of the story. Some of you may, I don't know, they're showing me golden hair. Some of you, this next Cupid's arrow, your person may have golden hair, blonde hair. And perhaps that person is really going to show you a completely different path that you never even could have conjured up in your own mind. It's going to be more transformative than you ever could have thought. Because then on the back, we also have Nirvana, like I was saying. And I'm going to read the Nirvana card from here. And know thyself. Know thyself. Know that your truth is valid. That you are worthy of reciprocity, love. No more of those conditioned old thoughts. All right, let's get I'm going to read this Nirvana card for you guys, the sigil. Again, kind of connecting to that red root chakra, grounding yourself. Let's see. Nirvana. Your mind is nirvana. If you hold a lit candle in your hand and look at its shadow on the wall, you'll notice the shadow of the candle, but not from the light of the wick's fire. Blowing out the candle and the shadow remains, but the invisible fire will have turned into smoke rising and evaporating back into the atmosphere. The human spirit is an ephemeral shimmering of light, flickering for a finite amount of time on earth before advancing to the great mysterious beyond. What have I been talking about? Nirvana in Buddhism literally means blowing out or quenching. When we contemplate this idea in relation to the ultimate attainment on the other side of our cycles of the experience, how do we release attachments to the lifespan of our light without being burned by what we cling to? As an exercise, let's release some of the fires that are sources of attachment and suffering on the path to liberation. So, again, this is everything that we've spoken about. Some of you really needed to hear this message. You are not shackled. You are not bound to any specific thing other than to yourself and your highest calling. So I'd like for all of you, actually, right now, we're going to do what's called a box breath. And this will help kind of clear your mind, center you, find a space of relaxing. So the box breath goes like this. It's a count of 4. Breathing in 4. Oh my gosh. I have 2 doves sitting on my chair. I wish I could. I have to show you guys this. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I have to show you guys this. I have 2 little doves hanging out. Oh my gosh. Can we see them? Oh, wait. I can't unplug my phone right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a video. They're hidden. They're hidden. Okay, anyways, there's some love doves coming for you. I'll take a video and show you guys after. I can't right now. Anyways, hi babies. Oh my god. Okay, my doves always represent my grandfather. And little story right here. Every place that I have ever moved into, there's always been a dove that sits on the patio letting me know that this was like the right place that I was meant to be in. And anytime I'm going through like romantic hardships, there's usually one dove that shows up. And right now there are 2. Doves mate for life. They're a sign of love, of peace, of bounty. So again, like I said, I had one sitting on my candle earlier outside my little, wow, this is wild. My little candle out there. Anyways, and now there's 2. So your partner is coming in for you. The beauty that you do deserve is coming in for you. Let's get back to the box breath here. So I'm going to cry right now. Wow, that's so special. I wish I could show you guys. Damn it. Okay, box breathing. It goes into a count of 4. So you're going to inhale to a count of 4. You're going to hold for a count of 4. Release for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4. And inhale for a count of 4. So let's try it. So inhale, nice, deep, refreshing, grounded breath to 4. Hold for 4 at the top. Exhale for 4, releasing anything that does not serve you, that stands in your way. And hold for a count of 4. Inhale for a count of 4. Breathing in all of the beauty, strength, and abundance around you. Hold for a count of 4. Exhale for 4, releasing anything that does not serve you. And being in the stillness for a count of 4. Well, thank you for allowing me and the doves outside to read for you guys. If you have stuck it through on this reading, wow. Let me know down below if you haven't already. Please subscribe and like this video. Call in the blessings of the dove. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.